And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. And once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for tonight's episode of Disney Plus's Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 6. Now, spoilers ahead for tonight's episode. If you have yet to see this episode, big spoilers ahead. Okay, so the wait is finally over. He is here, and he is here. And man, did he made a grand entrance to show himself to us, the audience. Grand Admiral Thrawn has officially shown up in Ahsoka. Took 6 episodes for him to show up, but he's finally here. Comes down in an Imperial ship, literally with 100 or maybe more stormtroopers by his side. Walks down like a badass and is greeted by not only by the bad guys, but of course the sisters, the Night Sisters as well. And man, just seeing Grand Admiral Thrawn. I forgot the actor's name, but I know he's Matt Mikkelsen's brother. Brilliant actor. I think he does the voice of him too in Rebels as well. So great to see him come back to play the role live action. Dude looks menacing. I mean, like he really didn't do much in this episode, but just seeing him walk, talk, and just his presence, just seeing all that was just magnificent to see. Seeing how everybody's like what looks at him and veers him, not with fear, but more of a respect kind of a thing. Like, oh, this guy can change things, kind of a person. So and it was just great to see it. We also got to see Sabine get, I guess, loose in a way by Grand Admiral Thrawn. He comes out, lets Sabine go. He's like, hey, listen, go find Ezra. He's out there. Go find him. Big deal. But we made a promise to you. Big deal. So she goes off on her own journey to find Ezra. And, of course, the episode has to show us Ezra Bridger is alive and well. He's hanging out with some, I guess, like alien rock creatures. Kind of like in Frozen, those rock trolls. If you guys remember those rock trolls from Frozen, they kind of look like that, but they kind of look like buggy creatures. So I thought that was pretty cool. We didn't get a lot of action scenes in this episode, but it was really just an introduction of Thrawn coming back into the fold, seeing a very powerful entrance from him. Kind of reminded me, a very powerful moment. Not super powerful like how when we first saw Darth Vader for the first time. I'm talking about like in the level of maybe Darth Vader in that, that hallway scene in Rogue One kind of a moment where we see him just come out. The ship opens, thousands, maybe hundreds of stormtroopers just standing there. There is even one particular stormtrooper who doesn't have a typical regular helmet, like the same helmet as everybody else. He's got his own looking helmet. It's kind of gold. It looks like it gets to be sustained as like the second command of the army. So I thought that was cool. A little off because we so used to seeing stormtroopers with the same helmet, but this guy had his own thing. He was kind of like looking at a picture book of where's Waldo, and he's like the only one that stands out. So I thought that was pretty cool. A little off a little bit when you first start watching him move around and talking to Admiral Thrawn, but I'm already used to it, so I thought that was cool. Like I said, we saw Ezra return as well. He has no idea what's going on. I'm not really sure how much he knows, but it made it look like he doesn't know so much. Like it feels like he thinks he's beaten Thrawn, and he doesn't know that Thrawn's still out there, because when Sabine finds him, he's just hanging out with his pals. He has his little house, and he's like, oh, did the mission work? So to me, it feels like he thinks the mission worked and they got rid of Thrawn, but now it looks like Sabine's gonna tell him, hey, listen, Thrawn's alive too. We had to find him to find you, kind of a thing. So now we gotta go take him out. Ahsoka's still on her way over there as well. So that's gonna lead into something huge. That was all great. I am glad it didn't. I don't know how many episodes are left for this season, But I am glad that 6 episodes in, we finally got to see Thrawn. Now we get to see do his grand plan of trying to get back to the main galaxy, so that way he could try to revive the Empire. Maybe at this point he knows some things that we don't know about. Maybe he knows about how the Emperor is gonna come back, later on in episode 9, but who knows? We have to wait and see. I do want to know if this is going to tie into anything, because obviously we know in the future we're going to get that, I don't know when, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, we're going to get that supposed movie, that Disney Plus movie of Ahsoka, Din, Boba Fett, maybe Ezra, Sabine, and the rest of the team going after Thrawn and taking him out. Maybe that's after Mandalorian 4. I'm not really sure. By the way, we support the writers and actors strike, so make sure you guys remember that. That's still going on, so nothing's going on. Nothing's happening right now with that, but so that's taken care of. We have to wait. But man, if finally we got to see Thrawn come out. I was a little worried if it was going to be the last episode of the season, and then we're going to have to wait till after the writer's strike and actors strike is over to get them moving on this supposed big special that they're going to be doing with everybody crossing over, maybe even with the Luke as well. But yeah, he's here. Like I said, I don't know how many episodes are left over, what's left coming up, but I'm glad we got to see him. Ezra's back. Maybe he'll help finish Sabine's training. Maybe Sabine will start using the Force. I mean, she can handle herself with a lightsaber, no problem. But Force, not sure. But we have to wait and see what that's all about. But I'm very, very excited. Cannot wait to see more. And yeah. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys excited that Thrawn's back? Did you guys give up on the show because you wanted to see Thrawn in the first place? Do you guys even know that he's back? Did you guys tap out early? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much. And have a good night.